Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. The Introduction to Networking video will introduce you to networking, including defining what is a network and what makes up a network. It introduces you to the types of networks, the OSI model, and the TCP/IP model. A network is a system of interconnected devices like computers, smartphones, or printers that can communicate with each other and share resources, allowing for data exchange and collaboration between them, typically connected through cables or wireless signals. Essentially, it's a group of devices linked together to enable communications and information sharing. A network includes the following. A network is two or more computers connected together to share resources such as files, printers, the internet, email, or other forms of communications, data, and collaboration. For a network to function, the computer must be connected with a common media or pathway to connect the computers, wired or wireless. To bring it all together, protocols give the entire system common communication rules. Essentially, a network includes the following: something to share or communicate, linked through a common media or pathway such as wired or wireless, and protocols or common communication rules. A network service refers to any software or application that runs on a computer network and provides a specific function or capability to network users or devices. Network services enable communications, data sharing, and resource sharing between different devices connected to a network. This is not your user applications like Microsoft Word, Google Chrome, or Adobe Acrobat. Examples of network services include file sharing, print sharing, email, instant messaging, texting, voice over IP, video on demand, internet or World Wide Web, name resolution such as DNS, databases, and virtual private network or VPN. The reason for network services include reduced costs, improved security, boost efficiency, increased productivity, enhanced collaboration, improved customer service, and strengthen communications. Connectivity can be through wires or wireless. Wires consist of copper, which uses electrical signals, and fiber, which uses light signals. Most common wireless networks use radio waves. Other forms of wireless are microwaves and infrared light. Most common network connections is the 802.11 Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, which is usually used to allow access to local devices. Ethernet is a widely used technology for local area networks, enabling devices to communicate with each other through a common network medium. Ethernet typically uses twisted pair or fiber optic cables. The common connector is the RJ45 for twisted pair cables. Three components are indispensable in a network. They are switches, routers, and firewalls. Switches enable internal communications in your local area network. A network switch is a device that connects multiple devices within a local network, allowing them to communicate with each other. Multiple network switches can be added to your network to expand your local area network. Routers connect networks together, including connecting a local network to the internet. A router connects different networks together, enabling devices on one network to access other networks like the internet, essentially acting as a dispatcher for data packets between networks. Firewalls secure your network. A firewall is a security device that examines incoming and outgoing network traffic, blocking suspicious and unauthorized data based on predefined rules, effectively acting as a barrier between the private network and the public internet, or even between different networks. A wireless access point is a device that allows wireless devices to connect to a wired network, essentially acting as a bridge between the two. At home, you're most likely using a wireless router, which acts as a combined wireless access point, switch, router, and firewall. A network protocol is an established set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. It allows connected devices to communicate with each other, regardless of any differences in their internal processes, structure, or design. Examples include TCP/IP, which is short for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol Suite, which is a set of communication protocols used for the Internet and other similar networks. Of that suite, you have Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP, which is the protocol used to display web pages when on the Internet. Short Message Service, or SMS, is the communications protocol that was created to send and receive text messages over cellular networks. When on the Internet and you type a name in of a website, it uses Domain Name System, or DNS, to find the IP address for that name. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, is used to send and receive emails between servers. A computer on the network can provide services or request services. A server provides services and access to network resources. A client is a computer that requests services. A client-server network is a network that is made of servers and clients, which is typically used on medium or large networks. A server-based network is the best network for sharing resources and data while providing centralized network security for those resources and data. It should be noted that a server can request services from clients and other servers, and clients can provide services to servers and other clients. However, a dedicated server is optimized to provide services to multiple users or systems. A peer-to-peer network, sometimes referred to as a workgroup, has no dedicated servers. All computers are equal. Computers provide services and request services. Since a person's resources are kept on his or her own machine, a user manages his or her own shared resources and have their own security system and database. Windows 10 and 11, Apple Mac OS, and Linux can be used to form a peer-to-peer network. A domain is a logical unit of computers and network resources that define a security boundary. It uses a centralized security database that is used by all systems that belong to the domain. A domain can be found on a Windows network that have servers that have Windows servers running Active Directory. The servers that have Active Directory store the security database and are known as domain controllers. A network operating system is a specialized software and operating system that manages network resources, provides connectivity, and facilitates communication between devices within a network. It's designed to support multi-user, multi-device environments and offers services such as file sharing, user authentication, and network security. Key functions include the following. User management handles authentication, access control, and user permissions. File and print sharing enables multiple users to share files and printers across the network. Security and access control implements security policies, firewall settings, and access restrictions. Network services provides DNS, DHCP, directory services such as LDAP and Active Directory, and email services. Remote access allows remote users to connect securely via VPN or remote desktop protocol. Fault tolerance and redundancy ensure system stability through clustering and backup mechanisms. Network monitoring and performance management tracks network traffic, usage, and performance. Examples include Microsoft's Windows Server, Linux-based servers such as Ubuntu Server, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, and CentOS, VMware EXI, and Cisco IOS. The most common types of networks include LANs, MANs, and WANs. A local area network, or LAN, is a group of devices in a single area, such as a room, office, home, floor, building, or group of buildings. It has a high-speed connectivity and includes Ethernet and 802.11 wireless. Metropolitan Area Network, or MAN, connects multiple LANs within the same city. MANs are larger than a LAN, often smaller than a WAN. Historically, MAN-specific topologies include Metro Ethernet, but may include fiber optics or wireless, and is common to be used for government offices or multiple college campuses connected within a city. A wide area network, or WAN, connects local area networks on a large geographic scale. It can span the globe and is generally much slower than the LAN. The Internet, sometimes simply called the Net, is a worldwide system of computer networks. It is the world's largest global WAN. It is a collection of many international networks and connects to each other. Internet is based on the TCP/IP protocol suite. A personal area network, or PAN, is a computer network for interconnecting electronic devices within an individual person's workspace. Reach of a PAN varies from a few centimeters to a few meters. It includes wire short connectors, which include USB and Thunderbolt, and low-powered short-distance wireless network technology such as Bluetooth. Devices that are part of the PAN include smartwatches, cell phones, mice, keyboards, speakers, and headphones. A storage area network, or SAN, is when connected to a computer, it looks and feels like a local storage device. It uses block-level access similar to a drive. It requires a lot of bandwidth, which is best to use an isolated network with high-speed network technologies. A network-attached storage, or NAS device, is a single box connected to a network that contains multiple hard drives, allowing access from multiple computers. It is a file-level access, which is accessed as a network file sharing protocol such as NFS, SMB, or AFP. So essentially, it acts as a server providing file sharing. A wireless network consists of an access point and some wireless devices, including laptops, tablets, and smartphones. It provides mobility within a limited geographic area. It usually uses 802.11 Wi-Fi technology, and multiple access points can be linked. Wireless bridges may be used to connect devices between two buildings. A small office home office LAN, known as SOHO, is a common local area deployment. It's a small computer network usually built of one Ethernet switch, one router, and one wireless access point. Often these three components can be part of a single appliance. The Open Systems Interconnection, or OSI model, is a conceptual model created by the International Organization for Standardization, which enables diverse communication systems to communicate using standard protocols. It provides a standard for different computer systems to be able to communicate with each other. It is based on the concept of splitting up a communication system into 7 abstract layers, each one stacked upon the last. The TCP/IP model is a concise or simplified version of the OSI model. It contains 4 layers, unlike the 7 layers in the OSI model. When looking at the network packet, you can see the 4 layers. TCP/IP stands for Transmission Control Protocol, Internet Protocol. It is a suite of communication protocols used to interconnect network devices, and is the same protocol used with the Internet. It can be used as a communication protocol in a private computer network. Question: what type of network would you use in a server room for multiple virtual servers to connect to a local high-speed storage? Answer: Storage Area Network, or SAN. Question: when creating a network, what are the rules in communications? Answer: protocol. Question: what are the two types of wiring cabling? Choose two answers. Answer: copper and fiber. Question: what is the network application called that provides a specific function or capability for network users or devices? Answer: network service. Question: which type of cable uses light signals? Answer: fiber optics. Question: which type of cable does copper RJ45 Ethernet use? Answer: twisted pair. Question: what type of wireless network does wireless LAN or Wi-Fi use? Answer: radio waves. Question: what is another name for a peer-to-peer network? Answer: workgroup. Question: what uses a central security database for systems and a single security boundary? Answer: domain. Question: what type of network would you create at your office at home? Answer: Soho. Question: what is used to define the various technologies used in networking, which is broken down into 7 layers? Answer: OSI model. Question: what protocol suite is used on the internet and most private networks? Answer: TCP/IP. Question: identify the following network appliances: switch, router, or firewall. Answer: used to protect networks and stop unwanted intrusion by filtering packets, firewall. Used to connect multiple networks or subnets together, router. Used to connect your clients to your network, switch. Used to route packets between networks, router. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, a network consists of shared resources, a common media or pathway, and protocols. Network connectivity can be wired or wireless. Radio waves is the most common wireless technology used to connect a network. A network protocol is an established set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between different devices in the same network. A server provides services and accesses to network resources. A client is a computer that requests services. A client-server network is a network that is made of servers and clients, which is typically used on medium or large networks. A peer-to-peer network, sometimes referred to as a workgroup, has no dedicated servers. A domain is a logical unit of computers and network resources that define a security boundary. Networks can be broken down to LAN, MAN, WAN, SAN, and PAN. A local area network, or LAN, is a group of devices in a single area, such as a room, office, home, floor, building, or group of buildings. Wide area networks, or WAN, connects LANs on a large geographic scale and can span the globe. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Networking Concepts Part 2, Introduction to the OSI Model. If you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.